The coffee shop hums with Tuesday morning efficiency. Dr. Maria Santos orders her usual large cappuccino extra shot and scans for an empty table. That's when she notices her. The elderly woman is the corner booth, hands wrapped around a cup that's long since gone cold. Most people don't see her. Another invisible senior citizen taking up space in a world that worships youth and productivity. But Maria has trained herself to notice what others miss. As a pediatric oncologist, she's learned that the difference between seeing symptoms and seeing the child can mean the difference between healing and heartbreak. Something about the woman's posture, a careful dignity mixed with profound loneliness, stops Maria in her tracks. The woman's eyes hold stories, deep wells of experience that most people walk past without a second glance. There's something in the way she holds her purse, the way she smooths her skirt, the way she watches the door as if hoping someone might be coming for her. Maria finds herself walking toward the corner booth, breaking every unwritten rule of urban anonymity. "Excuse me," she says gently. "Would you mind if I sat with you? You look like someone who has stories to tell." The woman's face transforms, surprise, then pleasure, then something that looks like gratitude so profound it's almost painful to witness. "Child," she says, "I've been sitting here for 2 hours and you're the first person to actually see me." Sacred seeing is different from regular looking. It's the art of perceiving with both physical eyes and what the mystics called the eyes of the heart. It's seeing people not just as they appear to be, but as God sees them, beloved, complex, carrying hidden depths of story and significance that most of us never take time to discover. Jesus mastered this art. Where others saw a tax collector, he saw Matthew. Where others saw a woman caught in adultery, he saw someone who needed mercy, not condemnation. Where others saw a man possessed by demons, he saw someone enslaved who was desperate for freedom. He didn't just look at people. He saw through to their essence, their potential, their deepest need. He practiced what I call incarnate attention, the discipline of truly seeing the person in front of you. The woman's name is Eleanor. For 43 years, she was a high school English teacher, shaping thousands of young minds, shepherding students through Shakespeare and Steinbeck, witnessing their moments of discovery and breakthrough. But when you retire, Eleanor tells Maria with a wry smile, it's like you become invisible. People see the gray hair and the slow walk, and they forget you ever had a first name, let alone a life full of purpose and passion. Maria feels something shift in her chest. How many Eleanors has she walked past? How many stories has she missed by seeing only surfaces instead of souls? That 3-hour conversation changes both their lives. By the end, Maria has invited Eleanor to speak to the young residents at her hospital about the importance of seeing patients as whole persons rather than collections of symptoms. "You gave me a gift today," Eleanor says as they prepare to leave. "You saw me, really saw me. Do you know how rare that is?" But Maria knows she received the greater gift. She's been reminded that every person we encounter is carrying a universe of experience, wisdom, and story. Every face we see belongs to someone beloved, someone with a name, someone who matters infinitely to God. In the Gospel of John, there's a moment that never fails to astonish me. Jesus sees Nathanael approaching and declares, "Here truly is an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael is stunned. "Where did you get to know me?" Jesus replies, "I saw you under the fig tree before Philip called you." This wasn't just physical sight. This was the kind of seeing that perceives character, that recognizes the authentic heart beneath the surface presentation. Jesus saw Nathanael's integrity before Nathanael even knew he was being observed. Six months later, Eleanor becomes a regular fixture at the hospital. Not as a patient, but as what Maria calls a professional grandmother. Someone who sits with frightened families, who reads to children too sick to sleep, who offers the gift of presence to people navigating their darkest hours. I thought retirement meant my usefulness was over, Eleanor reflects during one of their monthly coffee meetings. But you helped me understand that my deepest qualification isn't what I used to do professionally. It's who I've become through all the years of loving and losing and learning. You saw something in me that I'd forgotten was there. This is the ministry of sacred seeing, recognizing that every human encounter is a potential epiphany, that the person in front of you, whether in a coffee shop, a hospital corridor, or across your dinner table, is carrying mysteries that could transform your understanding of what it means to be human. Maria started training her medical residents in what she calls soul awareness, the practice of seeing patients not just as cases to solve, but as people to serve. She teaches them to notice not just symptoms, but stories, not just diagnoses, but dignity. When you truly see someone, she tells them, healing becomes possible in ways that transcend medicine. Tonight, maybe you're surrounded by invisible people. Maybe you're walking past Eleanor's, sitting next to Nathanael's, working alongside people whose stories could change your life if you had the courage to really see them. Maybe you're the invisible one, hoping someone will look past your surface and recognize the universe you carry within. Sacred seeing is a choice. It's the decision to slow down, look deeper, ask questions that matter. It's choosing curiosity over assumption, presence over productivity. Because every person you meet is someone God sees completely and loves infinitely. The question is, will you join him in that seeing? In the silence that follows, listen. Someone near you is waiting to be truly seen. And someone is waiting to see you as you really are.